If you're a facility manager, one of the biggest headaches has to be when your central equipment just breaks down, right? It costs money, it throws your schedules into chaos, and it just kills your efficiency. So let's get into a really critical question. How long should your commercial floor scrubber actually last? And more importantly, how can you protect that investment?
All right, here's our game plan. We're going to start by unpacking the real cost of a breakdown. Then we'll expose the 5 things that are secretly killing your machine. After that, we'll look at matching the right scrubber to the right job, lay out a plan to make it last longer, and finally, we'll help you answer that tough question. Is it time to repair it or replace it?
So, first things first. Let's get right to the heart of the problem. Because an unexpected equipment failure, well, it's a whole lot more than just a minor inconvenience. And that's the perfect question to start with. I mean, sure, there's the obvious repair bill, and that can be thousands of dollars. But it's the hidden cost, right? That's where it really stings. Suddenly, your cleaning schedules are a mess, your staff can't do their jobs, and the overall cleanliness and even safety of your facility starts to slide. It's a domino effect, and it can impact your entire operation. Now check this out. This slide puts a hard number on the problem, and it's a big one. A 30% drop in efficiency, that's not just a little dip, that is a massive drag on your resources, your budget, and your time, all because a key piece of equipment isn't getting the care it needs. So here's our baseline. The industry pretty much agrees that a good scrubber should last somewhere between 4 and 7 years. And that might sound okay, but here's the kicker. As we're about to find out, a whole lot of machines don't even make it that long, and it's usually because of a few critical and often overlooked factors. So what is causing these machines to die so early? Let's pull back the curtain and identify the 5 main culprits that are secretly shortening your machine's life. Honestly, just understanding these is the first real step to fighting back. And this slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? I mean, think about it. A scrubber that's running 8 hours a day in a busy hospital is under way more stress than one used once a week in an office. And the floor type, rough concrete, is going to eat through brushes and squeegees way faster than smooth vinyl. And a lack of maintenance or an untrained operator, oh yeah, that's probably the fastest way to guarantee an early breakdown. And of course, not all machines are built to the same standard. Which brings us to a super important point. You absolutely have to match the machine to the mission. Using the wrong kind of scrubber for your space, well, it's like trying to win a Formula One race in a pickup truck. It's just not going to end well for anyone. This chart breaks it all down, plain and simple. A small, compact machine might be perfect for a little retail shop, but you're only looking at about 3 to 5 years of life. A bigger, heavy-duty ride-on for a huge warehouse, that can get you closer to 6 or 8 years. But then you get into the top-tier commercial machines, the ones engineered for places like hospitals, and suddenly you're pushing that lifespan up to a full decade. So let's really dig into that build quality thing for a second. On one hand, you have your generic models with pretty standard parts that are just going to wear out faster. It's a fact. But on the other hand, you've got brands like Aiolith that are engineering their machines for the long haul. We're talking a reinforced chassis, high-capacity batteries, smart sensors to stop misuse. These aren't just fancy extras. These are features designed specifically to make the machine last. And if you want proof, here it is in black and white. A 28% longer lifespan in a tough environment like a logistics facility, that isn't just a small improvement. That translates directly into a lower total cost of ownership, fewer headaches, and a lot less downtime. That's a huge return on that initial investment. Okay, so we know what kills scrubbers and we know how to choose the right one. Now let's turn all that knowledge into a real, actionable plan. Think of this as your playbook for getting the absolute maximum life out of your equipment. First off, you gotta know the warning signs. Is the machine leaving puddles behind? Is the battery dying way too fast? Do you hear loud, strange noises coming from the motor? Or are you calling for repairs all the time? These are all major red flags. Basically, your scrubber is telling you it's struggling and getting close to the end of its useful life. So what's the plan to fight back? It's actually pretty simple, but it's incredibly powerful. It all boils down to these 5 steps. A quick daily check of the squeegees and pads, smart battery charging, sticking to the manufacturer's maintenance schedule, making sure every single operator is properly trained, and, like we just saw, starting with a durable, well-built machine from the get-go. And get this, being proactive isn't just about avoiding the cost of a catastrophic failure. One study actually found that replacing aging equipment at the right time can boost your team's cleaning productivity by 22%. So you're not just dodging a bullet, you're actively making your whole operation more efficient. Which leads us to the final and maybe the toughest question. You've got an older machine, the service calls are adding up. How in the world do you decide when to keep fixing it and when it's time to just pull the plug and invest in something new?
Let's just look at the hard numbers for a second. A new squeegee? It's cheap, and it can buy you another 6 to 12 months of good performance. A new battery is a bigger hit, but it could add 2 or 3 years of life. But you have to weigh these ongoing costs against the price of a brand new machine, which, well, it completely resets the clock.
And if you're looking for a simple, golden rule to help you decide, this is it. It's a really simple calculation. If you're spending more than a quarter of the cost of a new machine just to keep your old one limping along for another year, it's financially smarter to replace it. It just cuts through all the noise and helps you make a clear decision.
So at the end of the day, it all really comes down to this one idea. Your floor scrubber isn't just another expense on a spreadsheet. It is a critical asset. It impacts your budget, your staff's productivity, and the health and safety of your entire facility. So the real question isn't just how long will it last, but rather, what are you doing to protect your investment for the long haul?